Well, today was just one of those days when you knew that Jeopardy was going to be bad, and unimpressive it was. Catherine in the lead with just 7,200. Christian on the strength of two very small daily doubles in second with 6,200. Heather in third with 2,200. Let's start with first and second, Catherine and Christian. Christian doubles up of 12-4, so Catherine will need to wager 5,200 to cover him. If she's wrong with that wager, she'll have 2,000 left. That means that Christian can wager up to 4,200. And Heather can wager up to 200. Now we look at second and third. If Heather doubles up, she's going to have 4,400. Christian has more than that, so he can wager up to 1,800 to stay above her. Now we look at rule number 3. We start with first and second. The difference between Catherine and Christian is just 1,000. That means that Christian can cover a zero wager by Catherine without falling below Heather. It means we're in a position called Shor's conjecture, the first of the year. We'll make 1,000 Christian's minimum wager here. If he wants to cover an unsafe wager by Catherine, he'll have to wager 2,000, which we'll place up here. Now I'll go into mind games for just the second time this year, and I'll switch over to the green. First, let's take a look at what happens if Christian wagers one of these two numbers. 4,200. He's going to have 10,400. I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Catherine might as well just go for the lockout in that case. If he makes the Shor's conjecture wager instead, he'll have 8,000, which means that Catherine would need to wager 800. Now, if she's wrong with that wager, she'll have 6,400, which is slightly more than Christian. So Christian would need to get it right and wager enough, which he will with either of these two ranges. And I picked up the wrong pen or marker again. Oh well. Now, take note that if Heather wagers this 200, she'll have 2,400. So Christian might want to consider capping his wager at 3,800. Now notice that if you're in Heather's position, if Christian makes this wager up to 1,800, you're not going to have a shot at winning. So you might as well go for the 200 and hope Catherine misses and goes for the lockout. On the other hand, if he goes for this 2,000 to 3,800 range, the only way you'll have a chance is by getting it right and wagering something more than 200. So let's say Christian wagers 2,000, he'll have 4,200. That means Heather would need to wager at least 2,000. I would make it 2,200. Although the chances that Christian actually does that, especially given his daily double wagers, very small. Heather got it wrong and wagered that 2,000 amount. I wonder if that was intentional. I still don't like that wager. Christian also missed and wagered everything, which I was not expecting at all. And Catherine got it right and went for the lockout plus $1. Would have been interesting to see Catherine miss and win with 1999, in which case either Christian or Heather could have won with a better wager. Alas, the good wager won, and we'll see if she can break 10,000 before Final Jeopardy tomorrow on the Final Wager.